Welcome back everyone to Pokemon Legends Today, Shiny Only Nuzlocke with myself, Bullet Punch. We left off with the sad death of Not Safe for Work. We had no time to mourn though, as we were thrown straight into a phone call with Emma and were faced off by Zygarde. Emma was very adamant I do not let Zygarde out of my sight, and then began the chase of me chasing Zygarde all around the city to our next destination. At the top of the stairs we finally caught up to Zygarde, who gave me a very funny look and zoomed me right up onto the roof. Just like that, I'm on top of a roof and it is very unsafe. And on top of the roof was Absol, just chilling out, minding his own business, and there's just me, just ruining it all. Emma seems to think that the Absol is in pain, but she's also confused how I got up here when she could have just Naruto ran herself up here as well. AZ then rocks up and says that there's going to be a rogue Mega Evolution with the Absol, and Lucario needs to jump up there and give me a Mega Ring. Here comes the superhero land and boom, there we go. He then hands me the Mega Ring, and it looks like we're going to have to battle with the Lucario by our side, which is disgusting because he's not a shiny Pokemon and this is not how it should go. It looks like AZ is correct and the Rogue Mega Evolution is taking place, so me and Lucario are just going to have to take it down. Shiny or not, we're taking it down. It was a fairly simple fight. It's just a case of dodging the big moves, popping into a Mega Evolution as I did here, once you've collected all things. And then once you're able to Mega Evolve, as I am right here, the damage you do becomes pretty sensational, and you can take down the Rogue Mega Evolution with hardly any issues at all, as long as you dodge the big moves and don't get caught. And here we are at the end of the battle. Just do a quick Bullet Punch on Absol and down he goes. Bullet Punch 1, Rogue Mega Evolutions nil. Also got given an Absolite so I could Mega Evolve the Absol if I wanted to, but not until we get a shiny one. Once the battle was over, Emma and AC were standing there bigging me up, and then Absol turned up and decided to be part of my team. Little did he know, he's just going to rot in a box. Speaking of boxes, it was time to say goodbye to Not Safe for Work. In box number 6, which we will call the Death Box, he will stay. Rest in peace, my friend. But once again we had no time to mourn, as Tawny decided then she wanted to battle me, just to show the flex of her Mega Pokemon, which she has. But once again, as is tradition, Tawny was no opposition to my shiny team. All they had to do was whip out my Staryu, flash him with a couple of water moves, and Pignite was down with relative ease. And then Fire Dog absolutely annihilated Bailey, and then the flex of the Mega Pokemon came out. Mega Manitrip was out, and she made me use my Absol against him just to kill him off. It was at this point I remembered I had a Water Stone, and I also had a Pokemon who could use my Water Stone, so Hiya was getting evolved into a big Hiya. So Starmie was in the team. As absolutely cool as Starmie is, there was still a space in my team, so roll on the first stream. Big thank you to everyone who came to my stream to watch me shiny hunt the shiny Marwile. Some of you must have brought me some luck because it was my first ever shiny stream, and then this happened as we went along, about an hour in.
Is that it? Oh my god, I think that's it. I think I got it, guys, I think we got it. Oh my god, we got it. Save. That's it. It's there. We got it. Yes! Right, do not mess this up. Yes! Right, let's get out of here quickly. There's my baby.
I then decided to complete all the wild zones for more chance at shiny alpha Pokemon. And here you can see me fail Abra not once, not twice. I mean, look at the second Pokeball throw here, beautiful. I was obviously going to get it, wasn't I? But 3 times I failed to get a normal Abra. just to complete the wild zone, and I took out my frustrations on these two Pidgeys because I was absolutely livid. But running around catching the Pokemon, getting all the XP I needed and more chances of getting the Alphas and Shinies in the wild zone was just something I needed to do, because having Shiny Alphas is much better than normal Shinies. Once I'd done this, I still feel like I needed more XP for my team, especially Marwell, so we decided to go and get our next challenge ticket in the Battle Zone. Again, the trainers in this zone, they weren't really a challenge for me. I was pretty much flexing my Shiny Marwell at this point, letting her smash things up. And then by the end of it, I'd got my challenge ticket with no issues, no losses, no deaths. I was straight in, challenge ticket done. And after all that XP grind, I had a couple of Pokemon who could now evolve. So Gizmo evolved into a beautiful Meowstic, and a Ghastly evolved into Haunter. But look at this Meowstic. This Meowstic on the colour palette is probably one of my new favourite Pokemon as a shiny. It is absolutely gorgeous. I was then running around Lumiose, waiting for a trade, and then this happened. Oh, shiny! Shiny, where was that? I heard the sparkle, where was that? Where was that? It's gotta be... Is he above me? I'm not in a wild zone. Oh my god, there... Shiny Pidgey! Hello! Look at you! Look at you! Just being all shiny and sparkly on a lamppost. Hey, do you want to join a shiny team and absolutely not have the threat of death pass you every single battle? That sounds like a great idea. If you do, okay, jump in the ball for me please. Thank you very much. We got it! Shiny Pidgey is there! Now Shiny Pidgey did not stay a Shiny Pidgey for long, as we used all of our candy to evolve him into a Shiny Pidgeotto, which we named... Dave. One of my dear friends and also one of my subscribers decided they were going to help me out and trade for my Shiny Haunter to turn him into a Shiny Gengar for me. They are quite new to shiny hunting, so as a thank you I did send them a spare Shiny Litleo, which I caught whilst I was shiny hunting Zone 3. That's right guys, by subscribing to the channel and helping me out I can send you shinies. Anyway, back to it. It was now time to fight Vinnie. The battle I'd been dreading for so long, and I've been dreading it for a reason. I don't want to lose any of my Pokemon, I think they're all fantastic, but this is the way the battle was going. Now I am going to show you this battle in its entirety, because there was a few heart-stopping moments in this, including a few mistakes. So Vinnie sends out his Houndoom first. Naturally, I'm going to send out my Starmie. Not a problem, you'd think, unless you decide to start the move with an Ice move, and then have him stand in fire. So after that, I managed to get hold of myself, used a couple of water moves, Water Force and Bubble Beam, and Houndoom was gone, just about. And then Vinnie sent out his Sharpedo. I thought it'd be a good idea just to leave Starmie out just for a little while. Just to hit him with a few psychic moves that I've got, but he hit me very hard, to the point where he nearly died. 8 health left. But you know, leaving me, I'll still hit him with an Ice Beam just before I die. Luckily, I managed to get him out. He throws Sharpedo, which is fortunate luck, and then step in Marwell, who hit him with a Draining Kiss, knocking off a lot of his health. I also hit him with a Charm just to help me out a little bit, but then Sharpedo hit back again with a few Night Slashes, knocking my health down to half. But we did manage to get off with another Draining Kiss. Then Vinnie sent out his Bunnery, which I didn't think was going to be too much of a problem, but he actually caused more issues than I thought. He knocked off quite a lot of health from Fire Dog. It really was not helpful, but we did manage to get him down, with him just being just above half health still. At this point I knew Drampa was coming, so obviously whipped out my Gengar for the Mega Evolution as well. Little did I know, I had made a terrible, terrible mistake. A terrible mistake. despite being super cool looking as a Mega Drampa and something we've never seen before this game, he was also a normal type. Gengar is a ghost type, and in my short-sightedness decided Gengar was the way forward on this one, with his 2 ghost moves that do not affect normal type Pokemon. So this put us on the back foot immediately, so as soon as I hit him with the Confusion and the Fire Punch, I had nowhere to go, and I had to try and get him out of there so he didn't get hit hard, which he did. He kept getting hit and hit whilst I waited for the moves to power up again, to the point where I had to get him out. I then decided to send in Dave, just to get a little bit of damage out, but he got absolutely battered by just 2 moves, so he had to come out as well. And then, as I got Fire Dog out, he got hit straight away, but Fire Dog's Fire Fang was just enough to get the Mega Drampa down. Vinnie was defeated, and here we come all the way up to rank F. That's right everyone, I am now rank F for freaking awesome! And after being absolutely swashbuckled by myself and Tawny, Vinnie decided he was going to ask for our help with the Rogue Mega Evolutions happening all over Lumia City. Which means more chances of getting some more Mega Stones, hopefully some for the Pokemon I have. It was then Fire Dog's turn to evolve into a beautiful big Fire Dog. And our new friend Dave is evolving into a big Pidgeot, so even bigger Dave is now on the team. After all the battling and all of the meetings, we decide to go and have a cup of tea where we find Naveen there. Naveen asks us to calm down on the rankings because he doesn't want us to battle the love of his life, the streamer Canary. Even though he's actually never met Canary and he's just a super fan. Tawny then gets a phone call from Vinnie, who tells him there's been some more Rogue Mega Evolutions happening around Lumia City, and guess who's gonna help? Team MZ is on the case. After the meeting, AZ very kindly gives us a Feraligatr Megastone. But then it was time to show our true power by taking down Mega Slowbro with Tawny with little to no issues. Straight down he goes. Then Old Man Construction Worker would not let me climb the scaffolding without beating one of his lackeys, which was no issue whatsoever, and he moved out of the way and we climbed up. At the top of there, I was with Leader, and we took on the Mega Camerupt, which again, absolutely no issues whatsoever, just took him down, no problem, just a dodge attack, that's all about it. And then there was no rest for the wicked as we were straight in with Naveen with a Victreebel Mega Battle. Again, absolutely no problems, Fire Dog bossed this one, whilst we got the Mega Stone for Gengar to knock him out. And I love how Zygarde's just standing watching. I mean, you could have helped me. And Zygarde must not have been happy with my comments because he turned up at my door wanting to battle. No problems for it. Yeah, literally ripped him apart. No problems whatsoever. And he gave me a pebble. It's beautiful, guys. I'm going to cherish it forever. It's going to stay in the box. In my bag forever. And whilst I was chilling with my new pal Zygarde, a very mysterious figure popped up who is none other than the Team Flare leader, Lysandra. Or at least if you played X and Y. That's who he is. He started spouting off asking if I was actually powerful enough to take on the Mega Pokemon. Turns out he doesn't like AZ very much, as he thinks the sins are coming for him, so I'm sure we will meet him. Once I got inside, I get my next match against none other than Canary, much to Naveen's absolute despair. Naveen agreed that if I beat him in battle, I would be able to get the information I needed for Canary, and of course, I beat him in battle. Join me on the next episode where we will take on Canary, much to Naveen's despair.